Namaste, Namaskara, Vanakkam. Welcome back to my channel. Guys, hardly 30 days are left for CA Inter September 2025 examination. And before exactly 1 month of examination, lot of students face two kind of challenges. Challenge number one, sir, shall I skip my attempt? My preparation is not up to the mark. Shall I actually skip my attempt? What I need to do? I am in a big dilemma, sir. Please help me out. And the second biggest challenge for the students is, shall I give both groups or single groups? I'm going to address these two issues, and at the end of this video, you will get a better clarity about these two challenges which you're facing. First thing is, sir, is this 30 days enough for me? Boss, whatever you have done in the past 1 or 2 months actually matters to some extent. But what actually matters to clear the examination is last 30 days before your examination. Trust me on this. Go watch lot of students who have cleared their CA Inter or CA final examination and watch their interviews. You will find that they would claim that only last 30 days preparation had helped them clear examination or get a rank. Trust me on this. So whatever you have done in the past, you could not study well, everything just forget about it. Only think about what you can do in this coming 30 days, which actually matters a lot, and you can actually turn your bad situation into a very good situation now for the coming examination. Guys, sir, I am in a dilemma whether to give single group or both groups. In that case, boss, if you think that you have already covered more than 50% of your both group syllabus. See, if you have already decided you will give one group, then that you don't have any dilemma. If coming to the skipping part, I already mentioned, if you properly work at the coming 30 days, you're good enough to go for examination. The big dilemma comes only when you're stuck behind this single group or both groups thing. So for that sake, boss, if you have already covered more than 50% of your syllabus in both groups, go for both groups. Don't have a second thought. But say for example, you have not even covered 50% of the syllabus, you have covered only less than 50% of syllabus, then better you choose one particular group which you think you can do better. That one particular group you go and appear for examination. This is a general opinion from my experience. I can share it with you. Now, there is one beautiful quote by Mr. MS Dhoni. What he says is, whenever he feel like he's losing the game, this is for those who are thinking to quit the examination, or they want to just skip this attempt and appear in Jan 2026 attempt. For them, this quote will help. And Dhoni says, whenever he feels like he is losing the game, he plays on his strength. So you need to find out what is your strength, what is your weakness. Now, how to find my strength and weakness, sir? Introspect, self introspect and find it. Why is it even helpful? See, boss, if you know what is your strength, then you have to maximum work on that and target 80 plus in that paper. And on your weakness papers, you need to work. I'm not saying that you should not work on your weak papers. You need to work on weak papers also, but there is a particular strategy how to tackle weak papers. So that I'm going to discuss now. First thing is, generally it is seen that for CA intermediate students in group 1, the strength paper is accountancy. The strength paper is accountancy. Lot of students easily get exemption in papers like accounts. But to get 80 plus, little bit more effort would be required. So if you know that if your strength paper is accounts, then work on that paper in a such a way that you can easily score 80 plus or 90 also possible in this kind of paper. So do such a hard work on this paper accounts. If you are appearing for group 1, accounts will help you get that premium marks which will actually help you in getting the aggregate. And when it comes to group 2 FM and SM and costing, boss, FM, SM and costing, these two papers you can easily score very good marks because both are practical papers. So generally it is seen that CA Inter students score very good in these kind of papers. If these are your strengths, target 80 plus in these papers. 80 plus if you get, you are already covering the minimum required marks in the other two papers, boss. Mind you this thing. Are you getting it? So accounts, costing, FM, SM, these things you should prepare in such a way that at least your target should be more than 80. These are your strength papers. Now coming to weak papers. So should we totally ignore the other weak papers like tax, law and audit? No, I'm not suggesting that. But there is a way how you need to tackle these papers in the limited time you have. For the coming 30 days, you need to plan in such a way that the strength papers which you have, you should at least get 80 plus, and the weak papers, you should manage to get 45 to 50 marks at least in the weak papers. I'm not here to ask you to ignore the weak papers here, but there is a way how you can handle. In group 1, generally it is seen that lot of students flunk or fail in papers like tax and law. In the very last attempt, tax was like next level. Lot of students have failed in this paper, and generally it is seen that law is a nightmare in group 1 for students. So how to tackle this, sir? And group 2, when you look at group 2, audit is a nightmare. Even at CA final level, audit is the reason why there are many semi-qualified chartered accountants or half CAs in the market. The only reason is audit. Earlier there used to paper called ISCA. Now it is audit. So this is the reason. So if these are the weak papers or weak areas, how to work on them, sir? See, when it comes to paper like tax, at the CA interlevel, boss, give first priority to GST. Though I am an income tax teacher, I teach income tax, but I have to be practical here. Income tax is very vast. GST, you have very limited syllabus, easy to handle. Lot of times repeated questions comes in a GST paper. Very, very easy, very limited provisions are there. Multiple times you revise, you will be able to easily do well in your examination. So I'm not saying to ignore income tax. First priority give GST. GST prepare in such a way that you know each and every provision of it. Then you go to income tax. Now, income tax is very vast. Hardly you have 30 days of time left on your hand. Say, for example, you are giving even single group. Still, you will be having other papers also, because you have to work on your strength paper, advanced accounts. Then you have to again prepare for the tax, then law as well. So, income tax, what I would suggest is watch some marathon video. On YouTube you will find many marathon videos. If you want my own marathon video, you can watch. I'll leave that marathon videos link in this video's description. Go watch that. It will be very, very helpful, because what happens in marathon, it actually helps you to revise in a better way in limited span of time. My marathon is hardly just 12 hours. I'm not here to promote my own marathon. You can watch whichever faculty's marathon you are comfortable with. So while watching the marathon, if you want my book, you can just text on this WhatsApp number, which you can see in the videos link. I mean, in the video screen, this WhatsApp number, whatever you see, you can just order the book also. But generally, I'm saying income tax marathon, you watch within just 12 hours, your marathon will be done, and you will be easily able to tackle income tax kind of a big syllabus. Are you getting it? Next, when it comes to law and audit, both are theoretical papers, and theory is very, very tough for students especially. Now, how to tackle this, sir, with a very limited time of 30 days? Very simple, boss. First, take the suggested answers. See what are the keywords which are given in the suggested answers, or in your study material, the bold and italic words, whatever in your faculty's book also, few keywords would be given, especially in paper like audit and law. Those keywords you need to write in your examination paper. In your answer sheet, you must write key papers, because boss, whenever your paper will be evaluated by the examiner, the thing he will be finding in your paper will be the keywords which are given in the answer sheet, which is matching with your answer sheet. So whatever suggested answer sheet will be given to the examiner, he will try to match it with your answer sheet. If he is not able to find the keywords expected, then boss, you will not get the marks. So try to remember those keywords required for getting a good marks. So this is the strategy, boss. Very simple it is. Are you getting it? So if you want important topics for all subjects of group 1 and group 2, I'm going to come up with a separate video where I'll give ABC analysis on all subjects. So how you can give ABC analysis of all subjects, because you only teach tax now? I have analyzed the past question papers. I have the knowledge of all the papers, and also I've spoken to my fellow faculties who are into those particular subjects, and I've made a ABC analysis. I'm going to come up with a separate video on that. Do subscribe to this channel so you get that notification. Those important topics, I do not mean that only you have to prepare them and ignore other topics. No, that is not the intention. The intention is that at least you should prepare those topics, so you will at least score 40 to 50 in those papers. If you want to get the aggregate, then you need to put the extra effort to cover the whole syllabus. Are you getting it? So I hope this is clear, guys. Please do subscribe to this channel. You watch my marathon video, you can order my book on the WhatsApp number which is appearing on the screen. And so all the very best. 30 days only matters, boss. Whatever you mistakes you did in the past does not matter. Whatever you are going to do in this 30 days only will actually make or break your result. Trust me on this. At least without doing two revisions, don't even think that you are going to clear this examination. At least two revisions are needed. You want to refer chat books, you want to refer summary books, whatever you want to refer, but without two revisions, don't even think you are going to clear the examination. So crux of this video is, first think, don't think of skipping your attempt, but try to at least appear for one group. Work on your strength, target 80 plus on your strength papers. How to tackle weak papers, I have already shown you. Work on them, you will be able to clear your examination. First of all, have that confidence that you will clear the examination, boss. Are you getting it? So in the comment section, type your name, and before typing your name, have a title of CA and write that I am going to become CA so and so. I am going to become CA Deepak by this attempt. Write that, you will get that confidence, then jump into the preparation. 30 days, just forget everything in this life, boss. 30 days you give your 200%. 30 days will change your coming 300 days of life. Take care. Bye bye.